So as many of you know, I absolutely love the Kral Puncher Jumbo. And I would imagine you're probably wondering why I have this gun apart in front of me here on the table. And I'm going to tell you why. There are two things I want to talk to you today specifically about. One is the accuracy of this gun. And the second is an individual who is pretty much a master craftsman, at least I would say, in the Kral guns, especially the Puncher Jumbo. And his name is Troy from Annihilator Airguns and Tuning. He is absolutely fantastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to talk too much today. I just want to briefly tell you my experience, what happened. I'm going to show you a little bit of video. Yesterday I shot out at the range in snow out to 77 and 100 yards. This gun performed unbelievably. It was beautiful. By the way, if you look at this stock, okay, let me show you in this camera here. It has a nice glossy sheen. I did use some True Oil and I finished the stock. I mean, the gun feels great, it looks great, it shoots great. The next thing I'll do is probably work on the trigger. It is actually pretty nice. You get used to any trigger. I tuned this down to about a pound, a little over a pound. I plan to polish the tips. But enough about that. I'm not here to tell you any specifics. I want to just show you some video of the shooting I did. Unbelievable. I believe around 1-inch 5-shot groups at 100 yards. I mean, it was putting pellet inside of pellet at 100. And same thing at 77 yards. I think I did a 3/4 inch group 5-shot. It was really unbelievable. So I'll show you that. The second thing, why this gun is apart. So at the end of the shoot, I had the gun on the rest and I'm shooting, cock it, pull the trigger, nothing. The hammer pushes forward, hits against the valve, no air comes out. You'll see this in the video, and I have this ridiculously dumb look on my face as, like, what happened? I mean, I knew at that point something broke, but I didn't want to believe it. So these Krals, I know that they generally have some issues, like the cocking arm isn't really made that well. The valve stem, at least in this gun, that's what broke. Right where the O-ring goes, there's a valve stem inside the valve, and it cracked. So why this gun is apart is because I took out the valve port that was attached to the bottle here. As you can see, this is an opening. The valve port and stem stick out about 2 inches or so. I have sent that off to Troy Hammer at Annihilator Airguns, and he was nice enough to help me out. He's going to work on that and fix that for me. He sells these guns already tuned. I know he has a 52 foot-pound version, FPE version, and he also made a King Edition, which is a 60 foot-pound version of this gun, and he shot some groups at the range, 100 yards, and I believe they were 3/4 of an inch. Yes, 3/4 of an inch. I mean, the gun is great, and Troy's work is great. So I'm going to put a link down in the description so you guys can go take a look at his videos on YouTube and check out his website. I'll put a link right here, right on my hands. So you can check him out. Give him a call. He will help you out. He'll get you the gun. Prices, I know they vary, so you'll have to talk to him about that. But he works on the Mega, the Breaker, the Puncher, all the Krals. I think he works on other guns as well. But again, specifically, if you're looking for some work on a gun, give him a call. He'll help you out. And I just wanted to tell you two things. Again, one, the gun is amazing. I did my own little tuning. I would have gone to Troy, but I'm so impatient that I went at it. I didn't do as good a job as Troy. Troy does an amazing job. If you go to him, you'll love his work. You'll love his guns. And the second part is, I just wanted to tell you about Troy Hammer at Annihilator Airguns. Check out his website. Check out his video. Again, here's a link again. Look at that right there. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to take you into the range, and I'll show you some groups really quickly, and then you'll see what happens at the end of the shoot where my gun just stops you know, I'm cocking it, firing, and it just stops. It's not, no air is coming out of the bottle. I check the bottom of the, you know, I check the manometer, and there's air in there. There's 160 bar of air. What's going on? Well, sure enough, this is half of what you're seeing right here is half of the, not even half actually, a third of the valve stem that broke off, and it broke off right there where there was a little black O-ring. Let me just see. Okay, there is the little black O-ring right there. Okay, so there is the little black O-ring that broke. And again, thank God someone like Troy is around to help us out. Check him out. Watch the video. Wow. Wow. Oh, got a little push to the left there. Oh, it's the cant of my gun. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my word. Oh my God. So, we just shot at these 4 here. 5-shot group, 1 inch with 1 flyer. My thumb fits, that's 3/4 of an inch. Yeah, about an inch. Here is an inch with 1 flyer. Here, this was sighting in, so ignore this right now. A little bit more than an inch. This is I would say this is a 1 3/4, 2 inches this way, 1 3/4 this way. So this is pretty crazy stuff. These this freaking jumbo can shoot. Oof. 1 shot, 2 holes. Wow. 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 Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh. Wow. Wow. Holy crap. Let's go. Hey, check this out. Kral, cricket, Kral, cricket. Here, I pulled one. Definitely I pulled one. Here, that's a 1 inch center to center. This would be a 1 inch. I'm gonna call this a tie. Down here, I pulled one. This is 3/4 of an inch right here. My index finger. Okay? This is about 1 1/4 inches. This, I could see a hole here, and I could see, now in the first shot, if I recall, I think it was up here. This, you know, I'm not even sure, I gotta check this in the video. This might not have been the first shot. This might have just been flown off by the paper. This might be 5 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shots. I'm gonna call that 1/2 inch. If I review it, and this just was the paper that fell off, that was a previous hole, this is a 1/2 inch group. Wow. All right, so at this point in the video, I was shooting out to 100 yards and I was alternating with the cricket. That's why you just heard me talking about the cricket and the Kral. I'm going back and forth between the two guns, but I didn't show the cricket because I didn't want this to be a comparison of the Kral versus the cricket. I mean, that's not what I wanted to do. I was doing that for myself. But at this point in the video, you're going to see me with a really stupid look on my face as to what happened. There's air in the gun. It just stopped working. Check it out. Dude, I don't know what just happened. Valve lock? Dude, I don't know what just happened. Nothing's coming out of the valve. There's air. I got 150 bar. There's a pellet in the chamber. Dude, I don't know what's going on. Huh. No air is coming out. Huh. All right, we're gonna put this aside. Dude, I don't know what to say about that.